Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Harunia here. I am kind of late doing this February reading, so let's just call it the mid-month of February general reading. I guess you can call it love reading also, but I specifically do general readings for the collective because there's so many of you guys, and I just do one reading for the month. For those who are watching me for the first time, it's my first time actually doing tarot on my channel, so I'm just kind of practicing, trying to get used to it. So I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry. Like I said, there's a bunch of people who'll be watching this, so if it doesn't resonate with you, my bad, sorry, but maybe next time. So what I've been doing with my readings is I pre-shuffle them. This is my way of doing it, so that I'm able to concentrate. And I'm just starting out doing this, so I feel a lot of pressure like doing readings, like shuffling as I go along. So cut me some slack. This is how I do it, and hopefully one day I can be a master tarot reader and I can just read them off the bat. But for now, I do them like this. So overall, usually I just lay out regular tarot, and then I have my confirmation cards, and I have my separate love cards, which I will actually do at the very end. But the overall message that I got, so I tend to hear songs in my head that will resonate with my readings. So as I said a prayer over the reading and concentrated, the song that came to me, and I thought it was really weird, but I never question spirit. I listen to my gut feeling, my intuition. So the message that I got was from a song from Pink. It's called Sober. And I kept hearing the song in my head over and over, and I'm like, why would this song even resonate with this? So that's the song that I got. I don't know if you guys want to look it up, but later on during the reading, I pulled up a lyric from the song, and I thought it was pretty deep, and it kind of does go with the reading. So with that being said, here goes your reading. So I'm going to start off with the highlight card. So here's the page of Earth, and it says, good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So some of you might be getting a new job, maybe changing jobs. Maybe you're not happy with what you're doing right now. Like, even if it may pay the bills and you're good, sometimes, no matter how good the job, no matter how good the benefits, at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, are you happy? Are you happy with this trade of work? Is it bringing some type of fulfillment for you? And sometimes you have to, take that leap of faith to just even change it up, let it go. I mean, I'm not telling you to go and walk out on the job like, bump this. Be responsible. But hey, if you feel it in your heart to be like, yo, I gotta go, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore, do it. Because from personal experience, I've done that before, and I found fulfillment within that. So it's really up to you guys. So the next card we have here is, here we go. Right there. All right, it's kind of dark in here. So it's the Ace of Water. And it says, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. So this card is actually saying a lot of things. Perfect example, like I was saying earlier, that readings can resonate for a collective of people. So whatever doesn't resonate with you, you just take the parts that, fit your story, So falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, it doesn't always have to be like a love relationship. It could be with friends. Maybe you fell out with somebody before in the past. Maybe y'all got in a fight and you guys stopped talking. Maybe you guys will start talking again. It'll be, it could be like a renewal of that friendship with, whatever that happens. Only you guys know what that is. Or it can just be love. It can be maybe somebody from your past is coming back and everything's just, brand new. I see everything brand new. Like, even when it says a new home, try to think of it metaphorically, or it could also be literally a new home. And other than that, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. And then I got, here we go, share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. So I wanted to read, I really like the messages in these cards, so I actually looked them up in the book that it came with. So I'm going to read off of that, and you guys take it for what it is. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth within us that longs to be expressed, sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. So your work-like action for this card is to express yourself, share your voice, and speak to those who can hear you. So some of your guys' throat chakra might be blocked right now. I know personally, like, this reading really speaks to me. It resonates with me. So I know for sure my throat chakra is blocked. So sometimes when your throat chakra is blocked, you may be afraid to speak your truth. You know, have you ever felt like, you know, like there's like a group of people and everyone's expressing their feelings, and for some reason you might feel like a little hesitant, or like, oh, what are they gonna think if I say this, or oh, what if it comes out wrong? Like, you're very hesitant about speaking your truth or being honest with somebody, or just I'm trying to think of another way to explain it. Or some of you guys are there's something that's bothering you and you're not expressing it. And as I look at the other cards, you have on this fake mask that everything's all good, that you're happy, you know, you're celebrating, you're good financially, everything's good, everything looks good on the outside, but there's something missing, or you're not seeing, you know, with this Five of Cups right here. Like, some people think tarot reading is so hard. It's really not. Like, just looking at this card, like, you can see this guy, like, this guy looks sad. So you see here that 3 of the cups are spilled and there's 2 behind him, but he's tripping about the ones he sees up front, but he don't see what's right there. You might be upset about something that didn't work out in the past. You're still basically, you crying over spilled milk, and you got 2, look at those cups, you have 2 nice cups behind you. You're so worried about the spilled cups that you don't see the good thing that's in, I want to say in front of you, but literally it's right behind him. All he has to do is turn around. You just have to take that action to see the good that you have and let go of the past. With all good things, patience. You have to have patience. You have to have strength. You may want everything right now, but that's just not how it works. And I feel as though that the more you guys push to get that thing that you want, controlling, it's never going to get you anywhere. Look at this girl holding the lion's mouth closed. She's like, yo, chill out. That's y'all right there. Okay? Y'all need to chill the fuck out. Excuse my French. with a judgment card here, there can also be a revelation of something. Maybe some type of truth will come out. Maybe some type of clarity may be revealed to you in any type of way. Maybe a secret might come out. Maybe, you know, the judgment card, it's like, you ever get clarity on something, you're like, oh, like that's why that happened. Like that might have been like a really shitty situation, but now I know why it happened. Like this had to happen for something else good to come by. A lot of people look at this Fool card and they're like, oh, like that's a bad card. And it's not. I mean, sometimes you got to have that childlike faith, but then you got to be careful, because look, he about to fall out that cliff and that dog's over there like, yo. Like he's trying to warn him, like, yay. But these, like I said before, these cards can be taken differently. It can resonate with anyone in any type of way. So only you know your situation. So to be able to have childlike faith, like to walk into something brand new, like sometimes you have to take that risk. Like it might be scary, you might fall, you might bust your ass, but it's okay. Like some people need to know it's okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be in a messed up, even like in a relationship. Like sometimes you gotta go through some shitty people to find the right person. I don't know who that's for, but oh, I forgot to do this one. So this is another card that I got, and it says just say yes. And I have to show you guys because I was fucking dying when I saw the message within the card. Because these cards, like usually these cards come with a book that kind of like helps people clarify things. So I have to show y'all because I thought it was the funniest thing ever. So I'm here thinking, like, because usually when you look them up, you know, like I just read this one earlier and it had a nice long message. So I got this one. I'm going to show y'all what it says. If you guys have a question about something, if you came into this reading, like, is it a yes or no? Like, I don't know. Like, that's what it fucking says. I've never seen this before. It made me laugh so hard. And look, it says, don't overthink it. Just say yes. Just fucking say yes, man. God damn it. Whatever it is, I don't know what's holding you guys back. And let's pull up one more. I promised you guys I was gonna pull up another one. And these ones I'll shuffle because they're easy, and I've studied these for a while. So and these are from the love. Actually, they're from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. I love them. Look how pretty they are. And they got little bling bling on it, little shimmer shimmer right there. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective in love? Whoever's watching, it's meant for them. What is it that you have to say? If you're going into this reading thinking about a specific person, this will be solely about them because, you know, they're in your energy right now. You're thinking about them. So whatever questions you may have, whatever confirmation you might need, this is that. Okay? Sorry, I like to shuffle a lot. I stop whenever Spirit says so. Alright. It is safe for you to love. Oh my God. So what does that mean? Say yes. Just say yes. Look, it says it right here. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I can't even break this down even more. Like there it goes. It is safe for you to love. You have nothing to be afraid of. Let's see, oh, somebody here. It is safe for you to love. Oh my gosh, I need to close my window. It's like, okay, there we go, perfect. It is safe for you to love. So I'm kind of getting two stories in this reading. I said before, the song that I kept hearing by Pink, it's called Sober. I decided to look over the lyrics because I knew this song. You know, I used to listen to Pink since I was a kid. So I knew this song, but I never really listen to what she was saying. And I looked up the lyrics, and this lyric just popped up to me so strongly. Made me a little emotional. And it says, I don't want to be the girl that has to fill the silence. The quiet scares me because it screams the truth. If y'all haven't seen my last video, I did with my cousin Mary. It's about, what is it about? What was the title? Well, it's the last video that I did, and it's with my cousin, and we were talking about how people get into relationships, like, oh, I remember now. It was codependent relationships. If you don't know what a codependent relationship is, basically you get in a relationship that basically you're being codependent. Like, oh my God, she broke it. I had her do that video with me because she knows how to break it down so much better than me. But a perfect example, like, if you're with someone because you don't want to be alone, you know, because you need some type of distraction. You need some type of distraction because you don't want to see it for what it really is. And with that song, you know, she's saying that she basically just said, like, I don't want to be alone. I want to be distracted so that, you know, the silence holds the truth. You know, how many of you have ever been with somebody just because they're just there? You know you shouldn't be with them, but you are because, you know, they're a distraction. They hold you from being alone, because when you're alone by yourself, when you're sitting in a room by yourself by the end of the night and you have nothing but yourself, you have that quietness, you have that time to reflect on how you feel. And some people avoid, you know, in the song she was talking about, like, I don't even know how to be sober. And I personally, like, this one hit home run for me because I don't like always sharing, like, what I'm going through with everyone, because not everyone's very, you know, nice about it. People can throw it against you. I mean, like, you know, you get what I'm trying to say. But I've been there. You know, I've actually literally had, you know, a drinking problem. Like, not like that, like I was an alcoholic or anything, but I found myself wanting to drink more because I knew that if I did, I wouldn't think so much about the things that I didn't want to think about. You know, you're not left with something to distract you. And sometimes it's not even substances. Sometimes it could be people. Sometimes it can be social media. Sometimes it could be video games. Sometimes it could be movies. It could be fucking Netflix. You know what it is. You know what it is that you're using to distract yourself from knowing the truth and to throw it in your face. Because if you have all these distractions around you, you can't really... Sometimes people do it, like, unconsciously or subconsciously. I don't know the difference. I be forgetting. But sometimes you don't notice that you're doing it. So with that being said, like I said, I feel like there's two stories here. But if you had a question about something, the answer is yes. And that it is safe for you to love. It's okay. Yes, it's scary. Yes, you might get hurt. But isn't that what life is about? Like, what if life was perfect? Don't you think that shit would be mad boring? It would be completely boring. Nobody wants that. You know, there's challenges, and all this stuff is to help you grow, to become a better person. You know, what if you met, like, if you weren't patient and you wanted to meet that person that was meant for you right fucking now? Do you think that would be right for that person to not get the better version of you because you're so impatient and you just want them right now? You have to go through shit to be at the level where you need to be, where that person's at. Maybe they're not ready. And would you want the shitty version of them? Would you want the shitty version of them? Or do you want... Look at her. She looked like a boss bitch. Like, how you want to look? Like, let's say you're a woman watching this. Let me see. I can't even pull up one. That's funny. Okay, whatever. So pretend that's a woman. Do you want him to see you like this, girl? Or you want to look like this? Wow. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. Some of y'all scared. Y'all need to stop being scared. If you are ready for love and it's there, don't be afraid to love. It's okay. The universe is literally telling you yes. Look. Alright, guys. I hope you guys resonated with this reading. If not, my bad. Maybe next time. And I'll see you next month. Oh, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And hit that thumbs up for me. Thanks.